Hello? I can't hear you guys if you can hear me.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
I hear you
Better.
now.
Okay. Oh, I never turned it on.
Yeah, all you
I
gotta do is
can't hear you.
turns off.
Okay.
Darcy, can you hear me?
Yes.
I cannot hear you.
Um,
Well,
I
that's
can't
on
hear
your.
you.
Tom, can you hear me?
He has to unmute his. Type in unmute.
I still don't hear you. I'll try volume.
let's see, where are we here?
There we are.
There you
Oh, you
are.
got it? Okay.
The volume was turned off on the computer. I'm going, audio, come on, audio, work.
You do that.
No, we're not. She's
You
uploading
just
it
gonna
now.
convert it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I seen an email. We were in violation of their standards.
I don't know what that was. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Harassment. Who'd we, who,
Nobody.
who'd y'all harass?
One.
Are we going to have a meeting next Monday? It's Labor Day.
Oh, Labor Day.
No.
Probably not. No.
Thought I'd ask now.
Good thing.
And I guess the office is closed on Monday.
Yes.
It would make sense if it's if it's a holiday.
I think
Okay.
Labor Day's contract, ain't it?
Does anybody care if I work a full day Wednesday instead of a half day to try to make up for some of Monday?
I really don't care. I mean, yeah, if you're gonna be off Monday, then work a full day, yeah.
Okay.
All
I don't
right.
think, yeah, Labor Day's part of your employee package.
Yeah, but I don't get paid for it.
That's silly. For Labor Day? Okay.
Because
She's
he's
part-time.
part-time,
Yeah.
that's why. Well, we got a couple minutes left, so.
Yeah, that's good. Darcy's en route, I'm assuming.
I would think so. Yeah.
D-Dub and DSJ.
Migraine.
And Deborah, welcome. His boss.
Robert, you're muted.
He's on twice.
There you
Once
go.
Clubhouse and once him.
Okay.
Hi, there you are, Robert.
Yep.
Who is Deborah on here?
That's my mom.
Was that your mom? Never mind.
She's watching me.
Any plans for this week for everybody?
Yeah. I got some plans.
Cool. Hopefully
Yeah.
restful kind.
Doing a whole bunch of nothing.
It's the best thing to put on the list to do.
Yeah.
And their health is almost all there back again where it should be, Jake?
No, not quite.
Not quite. Okay.
Uh,
You're still on
I
the
mean,
prayer.
way better than it was. It is way better than the past few weeks. Yeah, I got a lot of healing to do.
Okay. And Webby, huh?
You guys getting a lot of rain?
That's Darcy, isn't it? Webby? It's her
Yes.
phone. Hi, Darcy. En route, I'm assuming.
No, I'm not coming in physically today.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna get started since everybody's here. It's 3:46. Let me go back here. We're gonna go ahead and start with matrix or maintenance, sorry. There's electrical line from the main panel behind 9333 Grizzly Bear. that was damaged.
Yeah.
And that line goes to 9345 Grizzly Bear. I called electric company come. It's the main secondary line, Robert. I got the electric company to come and do emergency repair. It's just a quick fix repair. It's not a permanent repair. They put a patch in and 2 blocks. They said it could be good maybe up to a year. The company that damaged it was a company that was working for Spectrum. I got their main contact number. I done an incident report, and he's done an incident report. And they are reimbursing us for Donovan's overtime for that day and for the cost of that electric company. And in that incident report, I put that they are responsible for all repairs. I got a quote from one company, the same company that did the repair, to replace the whole line, because the whole line is going to have to be replaced. We can't just leave it patched. And it's like $13,200.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's the main cost of everything is labor cost. I think it'll be a good winter project for us. So we can charge for the cost of materials plus the cost of labor and cost of equipment to dig the trench.
So this is our line from our distribution panel to the house.
Yes, this is our line. So it's not the electric companies, it's our responsibility. And they are agreeable with paying for it. They are, they're actually out there right now. This is kind of a top priority thing. Like I said, I don't want to do it now. It's too rainy, too much lightning, too much storm, it's just, yeah. And I'm going to get a hold of Spectrum, and I've already talked to this company. They should not be allowed to start digging without proper procedures. That guy could have got killed
Yeah.
in breaking that line.
That's all the time on our television saying, watch out for this. 611 or something like that.
Well, he said what they have is an automatic reply, good to go. He said there's jobs he's been on that they want him to dig, and they said it's okay, all good to go. And they want to put the cable box in the ground on top of gas line because they don't do their due diligence. So,
Well, the only people that are going to locate our lines are us.
why is that? Don't they have? We have equipment to do it. Why couldn't they buy the equipment?
Well, they could, but my point is that the normal locating people don't necessarily find our electric lines because
Okay,
they're not. They find
so,
the Withlacoochee lines that are buried, but not ours.
okay, so we
So
need
the
to put.
procedure would be for them to contact us,
Yes.
and then we would,
Locate
Yes.
form, and then send them a bill, or just do it out of courtesy.
Well, I mean, in the past we've just done it.
I know, but that's not our job. And unless we're going to send them a bill every time we do that, that's their job. We shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, they don't need to be coming on our property damaging it. I mean,
Well,
nobody,
the other thing that we also do when we do that is we note that if there's any water lines or anything, other things that are involved that nobody's going to do but us.
okay.
But that's fine. I mean, we can discuss it.
Yeah, well, as of, I'd say today, I hope we all agree that they are not allowed to dig on our property until we know exactly where they're digging and it's been looked over.
Yes.
I mean, that's just ridiculous. We shouldn't have to go through all that.
Can you send me photographs of what they did to repair that one?
They've already buried it, but they put a jumper. Yeah, Frank Gay took pictures. Yeah, I'll get the pictures. Yeah,
Okay.
I know. the guy that did the work that took pictures, I got his phone number. I'll call
Okay. Okay.
him. Yeah. So, but yeah, so we all agree for future reference.
I agree with it.
I agree.
So I take it they were doing something normal that wasn't their normal, just running a line 1 inch under the ground. They were doing something else.
There was a box back there, cable box, that was next to the trees. Apparently Spectrum did an inspection or connected or disconnected someone's service over there and didn't like the box next to the tree roots, so they wanted it moved.
Okay.
And they
Yeah.
moved without us even being aware of it, I'll bet.
Yeah, I mean, nobody even knew. So,
I mean, really what we need to have is we need to have detailed maps. We shouldn't have to be going out to somebody's property every time like a service has to come out and do some digging. We need to think about dedicating and setting aside some money next year. Either we pay, an employee extra money to take the time to do it, or pay somebody else to come out and locate lines and draw maps. So when Spectrum comes, they can stop by the office and grab a map.
if they
And
stop by,
we need it for ourselves too. And that
Well,
way,
yeah.
when people do architectural requests, we've got the map available and we don't necessarily have to go investigating.
I
yeah,
agree with that too.
yeah, we need to have some kind of map in place. That's something that, another, like I said, a good winter project. We can get some of this stuff done. So,
And we should have some sort of a thing that when someone's coming in to do some repair work, they should be stopping at the office first to
they should be stopping
meet
at the
with
office.
us first, and then we can doing, because we haven't heard anything about this, and by golly, we should be checking it over before you even go there.
Yeah.
That should be an expectation that we have for.
The only problem is that we're not open on Wednesdays. So you can't really require that of people, that they're only going to come here Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
The only people that needs to come in without really having to stop at office is with the Kaluchki Electric. Anybody else, they can call the after hour number. Even if
Yeah,
we're not open.
Well, when Rec is doing something like trimming trees or whatever, they do stop in the office and let us know.
See, they even have a courtesy. Yeah. I mean, this could have potentially been avoided.
Or it could have been more disastrous.
Yeah, I mean, I was shocked the guy got lucky. He really did.
Well,
He really-
I'm just thinking about a fire that could have started.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and then the homeowner had to go without electric for hours. They sat in their Jeep, in their vehicles, running their vehicles. I told them to go to rec hall, but yeah. So, all right. So I'm gonna get over them and we're gonna put something in place. They're gonna have to do something before they start digging. Okay. Number 2 is the gate lock by the pool, picnic table. I've personally seen someone just grab it and yank it open. So I'm gonna have Donovan on that this week.
Well, we'll work on that when I get back. I mean, we need to, so we know what we got to do. So I don't know that Donovan can do it without me there.
Well, and remember, we were waiting until the winter anyways, because we were going to build 2 new separate gates with wood. So that way the locks actually lock.
But we've got the other one working. So, I'm not sure we want to do that. I was just going to do the same exercise to the other gate.
When are you coming back, Robert?
Well, I'm in Upper Peninsula. I'm going down to the lower tomorrow, and then sometime after Labor Day, I'm coming back.
Next week?
I don't know when after Labor Day, but
I mean,
so.
Well, if it's next week or the end of next week, I mean, that's an issue that we need to fix soon because
Yeah,
it's a safety issue. And I'm gonna push
Well,
that.
then have him do something. That's fine. That's
I
fine.
don't want
So
it
then
left over
chain
for
on,
kids.
put a chain and lock on it and then just have them use the other gate.
oh, no,
I
we
think they
can,
can do it at either gate.
yeah, no, the other
I'll,
gate's fixed. You can't do it at the
Oh,
other gate.
I'll talk to Donovan
Yeah,
tomorrow and we'll come up with a
come
plan.
along. If you get to come along and pull that post towards the gate and then
Well,
put a
well, I'll
bar.
offer. It's a while ago when we did the other gate, he went over and he straightened up some of the stuff and it worked for a while. But so
Yeah.
at the very least he can get it working temporarily.
Yeah, that's what I said, we can get it come along, we can bend it back over and then maybe put a support bar in there if needed. And then go from there. Okay,
I don't see why we just can't put a sign up saying, please use the other gate and have a chain and lock on it until it gets repaired. That way we eliminate any possibility of somebody getting in. That way.
yeah, that's just gonna
It-
cause,
Well, I mean, they go ahead and open up that gate to go to the bathroom, so why not?
yeah.
Most people
Well,
go in the other gate though. So
yeah,
I
everybody use,
understand, but you know what? They can go around. It's only another, what, 75 feet? Gosh,
let's just see what we can do.
yeah, we'll see what we can do first, and if we can't. So. All right, and then we're gonna,
stand by people, we have to chain this up until we can get it repaired. Please use the other gate. We're sorry for the inconvenience.
yeah, all right. We're gonna work on taking down the fence over, that's busted at the rec hall. That shouldn't take, but I don't know, 2, 3 hours. So that'll be quick and easy. This I didn't get to put in here. It was too late. There was an email task summary. I'm guessing someone closed everything on Buildium. And there's stuff on here that wasn't done yet.
I did that
Oh, why was it closed?
because I was asked to take all the tasks out. So
I told him to take all of the repetitive maintenance tasks out because it's redundant. We know they're doing it, and Donovan, the maintenance people are not closing them out anyways. I want to dedicate that more to like the actual recurring important tasks that don't come up, 3 times a week.
Okay, well,
It was getting too much, too many tasks in there.
yeah, I understand that with the mowing task and the garbage task, yeah. But these aren't the ones I'm looking at. There's pavilion lights.
but her point is valid. Nobody was ever closing tasks out. So if we're going to actually use it, that's one thing.
Well, these aren't done yet.
So
As much, office gutters at the front office still need to be addressed. It was closed out. Pavilion lights fixed or replaced it. I didn't look at those lights, so I don't know if that was done or not. Road editing, that was for Deborah Johnson's. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. The sinkhole drain over here at the dock, that's still shouldn't have been closed out. It's still in progress.
well, the
So-
problem is we either
Alright.
use it or we don't.
Okay, so we don't use
So-
it and then, log me back in the, cause we had a power outage. I got logged out of Maintain X. Log me back in tomorrow and I'll put these tasks in Maintain X.
That's what I would prefer to do because it's more usable, and we'll discuss it when I get back on whether to continue using it. But
Yeah, I like the Maintain X app so I just wanted to figure out why these were closed. I didn't know. Nobody said nothing to me. So,
no, it was me.
okay. All right. Well, like I said, I'll get a hold of you tomorrow and then get logged back in
Okay.
and I'll I'll put these in maintain X and we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right. Um, I'm getting some more quotes for the drainage. We've only gotten one quote. We have to have two at least
Well,
minimum.
okay, so people are not getting back to us or they don't want to do the job. We don't have to have more than one quote. We just have to have our due diligence. So the guy who we've had out, he's come out 3 times and he is literally ready to go. As soon as we go through our voting and stuff. I don't think we should wait. I mean, unless somebody's going to come out this week and give us a quote, I think we should just go ahead and use this guy because
Yeah, someone's
like,
coming out this, we can't be pushed on something. A lot of people, I've talked to somebody today and he said, if they're pushing you to do business with them, then you need to look elsewhere. I'm not saying not go with that guy, but we still need to do, we still need a quote from somebody else.
right, he's
And
not pushing us. I'm saying we can't keep waiting because we need more quotes. I
yeah,
mean, we've already gotten 2 people out here and I think they both said no, right?
Well, at least
well,
one said no.
I got someone coming next week and then maybe another person. So we'll see. Um, I just want to make sure we do everything we need to do and get proper quotes.
Okay, Jake, if you're having more people out, you and I have to get together then to look at the maps because they need to be equivalent quotes. So we've got to like
Oh, yeah, I
walk,
went
yeah.
there in pouring rain and looked at everything and took a bunch of pictures. So, but yeah,
Well, we just need to get together, please, because I've already made up maps for everything that we want to get a quote on. So, and then if there's something that you found that I didn't,
no, everything's about the same. Me and you already went together around, but I don't have the maps now. You have them.
yeah, well, I mean, because we have to do the clubhouse and the pool drainage that was discussed before. We can't go addressing drainage everywhere else and then not address the fact that our clubhouse floods
Yeah,
almost every rainy season. So just get with me and then we'll go through the maps together. So that way you and then you can have them with you when the other people come out.
yeah, yeah. We can get something together. So, but
You have
we just
maps. Can you email them to all of, or put them on the drive somewhere where we can get to them?
Yes, I'll email them to everybody.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was just looking over the quote and it's I don't know. I didn't like we have a certain amount of time to buy this product and then, it's being forced.
No,
Yeah,
no,
but that,
that okay. So no, it's you're gonna have that with every single quote because it's not him. What it is the suppliers for those types of materials, they have a time limit, like a 10 business day time limit where they will lock in the price of the materials. And then after that, the material prices may change. And that is, so we're going to have to do that with any quote that we get for this job is like, we have to be able to buy the materials immediately, even if we don't pay for the labor yet.
I will concur with that. I had that when I had my roof done. They gave me a certain amount of time to accept it, or they'd have to requote it because the material could change. So
Yeah, most of the time it's 30 days, not 10 days.
I don't know that mine was 30 days on the roof.
Not with these types of construction materials like pipe. So the pipe that they use for the drainage is like a very volatile market price and it changes constantly.
Okay. All right, moving on. Um, we have some, yeah, this one. Fines unpaid as of 8/23 for property upkeep.
Are we talking fines now?
Yes.
Violations? Okay.
So there was one, there's a few of them on here that they haven't paid. Let's see, 9304 Grizzly. That was partially paid. I looked this up.
It wasn't, the fine wasn't paid. It was, he had a credit in his electric.
Oh, so the credit went on to his fine, or how did
Right,
that
so
happen?
he still has $100 fine, but he has a credit in electric.
Okay. All right, so that was not paid.
Right.
Okay. But it was done. His yard was done.
It was done, but I think Darcy had Z call him, and I think Darcy, you're wanting to know that he has a landscape company or someone coming out to do his property on a regular basis before it gets resolved. Is that right?
Yeah, so the problem with this property is nobody lives there. They'll come out, so we find them, they come out and they take care of all the weeds and then don't do anything else for a month and then it gets overgrown again. So part of their hearing committee was not just that they clean up their yard, they actually had to get a regular lawn maintenance and then tell us and prove to us that they have regular lawn maintenance, and then it get closed out. So literally they cleaned up their yard and 3 days later a whole bunch of palm fronds fell out of their palm tree and the palm fronds are just laying all over the ground. So they're not keeping up on their property.
No, okay. All right, so why was it fined? What, let's see, when was that fined? What was that address? Crap.
Oops.
I need, let me look this up. 9304. I'm trying to look back and see when
The
you're.
fine letter was mailed on June 24th.
June 24th, okay. And that's how many months that was unpaid?
Yeah,
So
2 months now.
we don't charge people for, I mean, that's part of the fine, right? Is paying it. I mean, that's part of the violation. If they have a violation and they didn't pay the fine, then they're still in violation. Is that correct or not correct?
Yeah, so basically the next step is they're not getting back to us. They're not regularly maintaining their yard. So now we just say, you know what, we're going to fine you $100 every day, up to $1,000 until you fix it. Like that's really like the only step left. Is just
Okay.
fine them daily.
So do we send a letter before we start finding?
Why we wait 2 months?
Because we just have so much to do. Things are slipping through the cracks.
Well, we can't let this slip through the cracks. I mean, that's just kind of, I mean, it takes a couple clicks of the keyboard and stuff. Okay. So go ahead and send them a letter, Emily.
Okay.
They have 10 business days to pay the fine. If they don't pay it, then they'll get $100 a day.
Well,
Not just that they're going to pay the fine, but they're also going to fully resolve their issue. Yeah.
That was part of the hearing committee. That was part of the hearing committee. I don't know what was, I didn't read that. I'm just looking at the fines being unpaid. I didn't read the hearing committee notes. It's not on here.
well, it's a two-part thing. If they're getting fined for their property not being upkept, then they have to upkeep it and pay the
And
fine.
pay the fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
And I think he does it himself. I don't
So
think he hires someone to do it. He comes out and does it himself once he gets a letter from us.
Actually, after he gets notified that he has to pay a fine after the hearing committee, he has the mail should go out 5 days after the hearing committee.
Yeah.
And
For the
then
fine.
he needs to be notified, he has to pay the fine and clean up his yard. Or he's gonna be subject to daily fines up to $1,000. That should have been done, but
Yeah.
it wasn't. Still,
Okay.
so.
9450 Gray Fox Brooks, that was resolved in here, so I don't know why that's still on there.
Has it been pressure washed? I haven't seen it. I haven't been by there.
I think that's why it was still on.
It's just one little strip. I don't understand why, like, I mean, there's worse houses in here than this, just that one little strip.
It's not that. Okay, so they're not maintaining their property.
Well, I understand they're not maintaining, they're not here, and they're not probably ever coming back here.
Well, they're supposed to come back in September.
They are September?
That's what Z said.
No,
or-
they said October. October.
So,
Oh,
well, I mean.
So
it-
they were
one little-
initially notified to pressure wash. I don't know who they got to pressure wash, but the person who pressure washed literally only did one wall and they only did up to that certain point. So it wasn't finished.
Well, I'll ask somebody to volunteer their time to take that little strip out, because I mean, it's one little strip. I mean, I get it, they need to take care of the property, but I mean, it's one little strip. You know, they paid their fine, you know, I don't know how they're doing with the storage, I didn't look.
oh, I'm
Actually,
sorry.
did they pay their fine? Because they said they were going to refuse to pay.
Yeah, it's paid. I looked it up, me and Z looked it up. Emily could double check if she wants.
Yeah, I'm looking.
The house number, what's the house number again?
I'm not sure why they paid that fine, but they didn't pay for the storage either.
Probably because they just want it towed out of there.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
paid the fine.
Okay. So I'm gonna leave it resolved. I'll find someone to volunteer and pressure wash that little strip. I mean, that's just one little strip. It'll take 10 minutes. 9496 Gray Fox probate house. Well, we talked about this on a text. We were gonna give them a certain amount of time. And there's another one kind of fell through the cracks. I was looking back on the text, it was way overdue. So, I mean, was that fine paid? It seemed like that one was paid, but it
Yes.
wasn't. Okay, well, I mean, if they're not gonna finish doing what they were doing, what they're supposed to be doing. I mean, it's been way overdue. We gave them a long time overdue already. So I guess go ahead and send them 10-day notice. If everything's not resolved with the home, then it's gonna be $100 a day. They need to fix the windows. I mean, it's all in emails. They know what they need to do.
Yeah.
So,
They need to hire someone if they can't do
Yeah.
it.
yeah, it's pretty bad over there. And then 9475 Gray Fox for ATV. I don't understand why this is on here. Is this unpaid?
He hasn't paid his fine.
Okay, yeah, I mean, same thing. I mean, it is what it is. 10 days.
Well,
think-
he was trying to argue, he brought in a Google definition that a side by side is not an ATV, and we said that's not, like, Florida State and Hernando County actually define a side by side as an ATV, so no, you can't use your Google definition.
The only problem I have with this, I mean, is the picture taken of the ATV was way before when he got a hearing committee and he got a fine. It was like a month or two before.
Yeah.
And then it went by hearsay. There was no other pictures.
Yeah, but that's just it. Like when there's vehicle complaints, you're not always going to be able to have a picture just because the people, the person's driving by with their vehicle, and by the time you get your phone out to take a picture, they're gone. So we're not always going to have up-to-date pictures with those ones, unfortunately.
that will never uphold in court. If he takes this to court, that won't uphold. There's no evidence for that
Well,
fine.
then, well, I mean, I highly doubt they're going to take us to court.
I know, but I'm just saying, that would never up. This is the way I look at it. I want to look at it in court eyes. I'm not saying just because who it is. I already said just 10 days later, but I'm just telling you for future reference, that would not uphold in court. And I mean, this is just like going the wrong way. I mean, my neighbor goes the wrong way, okay? And he stops going the wrong way. One day he went going the wrong way again, and I said something to him. It's like I didn't get a picture of it, so why would I write it up?
Well, okay, so but here's the thing, we have to enforce all the rules, and
I,
there are ones like so the noise complaint, we're never going to have evidence of a noise complaint. Um so
yeah,
like there's gonna be times where we send something to hearing committee and there's not gonna be photos or there's only gonna be one photo because of just the nature of the rule. Like the speeding rule, we will never have actual evidence of speeding. So it's not possible all the time. And like when it gets to court, lawyers and judges understand that. But like again, you're assuming that people are gonna be taking us to court over stuff. And even though
well,
people threat lawsuits all the time, not a single person has done it yet.
I know, but you never know. I'm just saying. And I don't want to waste money on a lawyer in court and everything else
Well,
for something. we're
But the
not
thing
gonna
is we can't worry about that every time we write up a violation. I mean, worry that they'll take us to court, you know?
Well, I think for future reference, we need a little bit more evidence before it goes to hearing. I mean, there's one on here, it's not on this, it's 9345 Grizzly Bear. They're coming up for a hearing committee for multiple vehicles in their driveway. I looked at the picture, that vehicle, that third vehicle that was in the driveway, they don't even live here, they were visiting. So people getting rode up for visiting family?
No, 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 no. I drove by their house personally 4 times for 4 nights, and it's not visiting people, and they've had vehicles. So like I have new photos and I can upload them, but no, it's not visitors.
Well, I mean, that's what I see. I see a picture and I talked to him personally. He said, yeah, my dad was visited. And then I got a violation for it. And then I go look on Buildium and I'm like, well, what the crap? Now he's got a hearing committee for someone visiting.
Did the
He
person,
doesn't. He has there are 3 adults with 3 vehicles living in that house. So I'm
Yeah.
telling you, it's not a visitor.
And they've been parking at the storage lot in the mailbox. I guess the one car is in the shop. But yeah, go ahead and upload those pictures then.
and if you ask on a guest, the guest has to be registered for 2 weeks or less.
Well, I mean, he was just visiting for a day.
Oh,
Yeah. But go ahead and upload those before it goes to hearing committee, I guess. So. Yeah. I mean, all right, office staff and violations, just put that in.
Okay, so I have 9363 called today, Darcy St. John. It's a storage violation for the registration. They are in Michigan and the registration is here in Florida, and they're not going to be back till mid to late October to get that.
you're talking about,
I know,
you're
yeah,
talking about the W's, Mr. W?
No,
no, I know who this, yeah, I talked to their son
yeah,
personally.
yeah.
And
And she said even though he's staying there, like she has no idea to even tell him where to look. Like it could be in like the tackle box thing that they put on the boat. It could be like there's multiple places it could be, and she's got to be here to look for it.
he told me it's in a lockbox and he's not allowed to go in the lockbox.
Right.
So you don't have a key or nothing to it.
Yeah, so can we give them till end of October
Yeah,
for
Yeah.
yeah,
registration?
they call, as long as they let us know what's going on,
Yep.
I have no problem with
So
it.
go ahead and update that till,
Just put it on hold then till October.
yeah,
Okay.
with the due date October. Yeah, I talked to him. I actually called him and seen it.
Yeah, she called me today and she said that he had talked to you.
Yeah. Okay.
This, getting back to, the three-car people, this Chase, is he one of the tenants there?
Yes,
He's been background checked and all that?
yes.
Okay,
Is that for what address?
over there.
Okay. When did the third person come in?
It's okay, so the father owns the house. The
Yeah.
daughter lives there sometimes, and the daughter's daughter
Uh,
lives there with her boyfriend full time. So
All right.
grandpa owns it, let the daughter move in, and now the daughter's kids live there,
Okay.
and everybody's been background checked.
All right,
Okay.
good. Do you have a current budget for maintenance, employees, lawyer, roads repair? Do we have it updated?
At this time,
No,
no.
sorry. Yeah, I was trying to make training videos so Tom and other people can know how to do the reconciliation. So I should have time to finish that this week. Should I talk about with everybody so I think, can we talk about what I think, even if we don't have finalized quotes yet, um, we need to, we probably need to have our town hall about the drainage and like
Yeah.
just do worst case scenario numbers. So because basically I think the worst case scenario number, and do not quote me on this, like this is just absolute worst case. It could be like up to $200,000. That comes out to be a little less, like it's like $965 per unit. There's a couple of options on how to pay, and I think the best way to do it is, I mean, there people who can afford to and they want to pay their whole special assessment up front can, but we have the option as long as the membership votes. Um, we can break it up over a couple years and have people pay payments. We can lessen the load by like having the membership vote and say, okay, we're gonna take $40,000 from reserves permanently, and the membership understands that that throws us off schedule, and then that lowers the burden to, I don't know, like $700 instead of $950. So basically we need to, even though we don't have a quote in place, we need to start the process to lead up to the membership vote for this, because you know how that takes time
Yeah.
and participation and stuff.
Okay. All right.
And I think this is a valid thing that we need to take care of.
Well, no,
The roads need,
it's not a valid thing. The lawyer said we have to do it.
Yeah, it's a required, yeah, I looked at the email.
I was validating that this should be come up like to the number one thing to be talking about.
Well, yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
it needs to be addressed. I mean, even me going around today when it was pouring on the rain and take pictures. I mean, I got a bunch of pictures today. And, yeah, I mean, it's gotten pretty bad.
Yeah, and the whole thing about the dock washout, we should not even bother dealing with it, because that should be part of the drainage thing. Like there needs to be better drainage down that dock road, so that will eliminate that in the future. So like there's no point of spending any more money or time on it. It should just be part of the drainage.
But we still need to fill it back in with rock in the long run.
Right, but it's too expensive for us to do it, and it can be part of the quote for them to get more rock if that's what they decide needs to be done.
Well, we'll look at their cost for rocks and my cost. My cost is different. So I get it at cost. So, all right.
Okay, so this is something that we're going to be bringing up in a conversation at a town hall in the next 3 weeks, 2 weeks, next month sometime, or the month after. How are we going to address this? Because to my
I
way of
think we should try to do it by the end of next week.
So not this Thursday, but next Thursday, we have a meeting at 6:30 in the evening to just go over this drainage issue around in the park and what it entails as far as the cost to get the thing taken care of, which means road repair plus the shoulders of the roads and the drainage system that we have to take the water away from the homes and the roadway. So we need to have that all packaged and ready to go? Do we need to have it packaged and ready to go online for people who are not going to be physically there and then have at least something to look at? Or are we just going to have, one shot up on the screen kind of a thing, which frustrates those people who can't read it from wherever they're sitting?
Well, we can have the maps.
For the logistics to it.
We can have the proposed maps for everybody.
Yeah,
We
can
won't
print-
have
Yeah.
we won't have solidified quotes, but we could have cost scenarios and what the breakdown of special assessments would be based on what the quote cost.
Yeah, hopefully.
But I think we need to do it on a Sunday so the majority of people can participate. Not a lot of people can still do it on Thursday evenings. So, and it's a really important topic. So I think we should do it on either.
Oh, you died. Darcy,
Oh.
where are you? I didn't hear
I'm
you.
right here. Huh? What do you say?
Darcy?
Yes.
No,
Oh,
no.
Darcy, you're on mute.
Wait, what? I just missed what the last thing was said.
No, you're all right.
You missed what you said.
You were talking.
Oh, I was talking and I was on mute.
Yep.
Did you hear the part where I said I think we should do it on a Saturday or Sunday so the majority of people can participate?
I heard that, yes.
Yeah, Sunday is what we last heard.
All right, so for not this Sunday, but next Saturday or Sunday. Okay, Shiza.
Today's what is today?
so it'd
This
be
would be
the
at meeting in the evening.
September 7th.
September 7th. Yeah. That way I can get some quotes in.
And 6:30 or
6:30 should be fine. That's about the same. Is she muted still?
yeah, you're still muted.
No, I don't know what's happened, but like all of a sudden my volume, like I can't control the volume right now and it's very low. Can we do like the afternoon of the 7th, which is Sunday, like around 2 or 3
6:30.
o'clock?
Well, we're kind of hoping around 6:30. That way
Oh,
everybody.
6:30 on Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. Let me put it in my calendar so I don't forget.
Oh, it's a town hall, it's not a workshop.
Yeah. Town hall workshop.
And it's going to be all about the drainage issue.
Okay. All right. I add it in my calendar. All right. So just whenever you get those budget numbers, just email them to us if you could, please.
Yes.
9458 Gray Fox, I approved their addition pending permits. I was strict about it. I said permits must be received and recorded in the office before any and all work is done. So that's the little shed home that they're enclosing the front porch. So that's taken care of. And they're pretty good about getting permits. I'm not really worried about them. I want to talk about another part-time employee. We are getting kind of backed up. Now that Samara went part-time. So I would really like to get someone else in here part-time after Samara and John leave.
I don't have the numbers specifically yet, but I'm pretty sure we're only going to be able to, like, if we can afford it, it'll be only like 10 hours a week.
But I don't
Like,
understand how
because last year when they calculated the wage budget, the taxes were grossly underestimated. And so we are, but like literally, like, just, I agree that we need to do it. It's just let me be able to give you the numbers to say how many hours a week can we afford to pay somebody, so we're not going over budget.
yeah, I don't want to go over budget, but I mean, we need to get this kind of on the roll here. I mean, because like I said, they are falling behind. There's stuff that needs to be done that hasn't been done. Like the gutters, for instance, we're already in the stormy season, and gutters still haven't been done. I mean, it's, you know, and now
I
we're
can
going.
get I should be able to give you guys back some numbers tonight for all of that.
I mean, even if it is 10 hours a week, that's fine with me. I mean, as long as we got someone that can help keep up with some of the stuff, you know. Um, so yeah. All right. Insurance, we're getting a inspection audit tomorrow, sometime after 10. They called me the other day. So I'm gonna show them the property and we'll go from there. I don't think we'll have anything to worry about. So, I mean, we passed the last one with no problem, so just one of those things we get annually. So other than that, anybody else have anything?
Did you guys get my email about 9568? He's wanting the approval for his park model and the addition.
Okay, this was before I was on the board.
And I don't have no alteration form. It's not in Buildium. It's not in his file.
Okay, well, even though, I mean, it's been how long since he put that?
Like, I looked up his permits today and it looks like, let me find it here. December of 2024.
Okay, so we're just gonna have to require another property alteration request. I mean, because if we don't have it, I mean, yeah, then apparently it was never.
Robert, have you had eyes on it or has anybody seen it? Like, seen it? I know I've never seen it. Robert's muted.
Yeah.
He's putting an addition on the park model he just put in.
That's what
Yeah.
his email said.
The email says,
That's news to me.
okay, well, we're just gonna request an alteration request anyways. Just because even if it was back in 2024, I mean, that's a long time ago.
We probably
I mean,
need an updated one anyway.
we would need an updated one anyways. I mean, it's actually changed since 2024. I mean, we have different requirements now.
Yeah.
So
Okay, well,
actually,
I'll email him the updated alteration form and have him fill it out and he can email it back to me and then I'll upload it in Buildium
okay,
and you guys can approve it.
all right. That's it. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure, I mean, he's gonna get his permits and everything, I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna have nothing to worry about there either. Honestly,
We talking about somebody else?
well, I give everybody a benefit of the doubt, so, I mean, you just don't know.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this who I think we're talking about?
Yeah,
When is he actually going to finish his park model, like putting up skirting and all that stuff?
I don't know. I don't know if he's waiting on inspections or,
Maybe that's part of the addition. I don't
Doubt
know.
it.
I mean, if he's
I don't
putting
know,
a,
'cause I know I can't, like my house, my new house doesn't have a final inspection and we're not allowed to put the skirting up until till they do the final. Cause they have
oh,
to be there.
so, yeah, Hernando County is slow.
Yeah.
Well, I'll look up, permits tomorrow and I'll see if there was an actual final. Cause I
There's
can,
not, I looked them up today and there's not. It just says issued. It doesn't say final.
so that's why there's no skirting on it, cause they still need a final inspection.
Right. That would be my guess, because that's true in my situation.
Yeah,
So how can we approve an addition to something that doesn't actually exist yet?
it'll still be pending permits, just like everybody else. No work
Right.
can be done until the permits are received at the office. Actually, there was a resident in here that they got a letter from the permit office saying that they needed approval letter from us.
Yeah. And that's
Remember?
why, maybe that's why he needs it.
Yeah,
That could
maybe.
be.
Yep. So I'll,
Probably too.
I'll look everything up and then we'll go from there. We'll just have to have them fill out another. Cause we have different requirements now anyways.
Okay. I will
So,
email him the form and have him fill it out and send it back to me.
um, anything else?
Let me think. Let me look. Okay, so the 9364 Bobcat, they were supposed to pour concrete last week for a sunroom. That didn't happen because of the rain. They'll be pouring it on Tuesday tomorrow. So the road Bobcat's going to be closed if they actually come tomorrow. It's not raining.
Okay. All right. So they're gonna have the road block.
Yeah.
Okay.
Darcy St. John. The storage violations
Yeah,
that say storage 30-day notice, storage privilege, notice, have those letters actually been in the mail? Because I know I haven't mailed any of those. I don't know if Z has
oh,
sent a letter to
no,
people.
I don't think she has. I mean, they were just, no.
Like
I'm
I know one is for 9324 and they don't have email, so they're not getting any of these notices. So that one definitely needs to be mailed. And I don't know if legally
Yeah,
they
everything
have
was
mailed.
a mail letter too.
I don't think we have to have a mailed letter, but certainly if they're not on email. So like mailed has to be like for hearing committees and fines through that process, but this is like an outside process with our contract agreement.
Okay.
But it's always just good to like cover your bases and mail at the same time.
Okay, so I will mail the one that does not have email.
Any of the storage I put on 30 days, I didn't know we had to mail anything out. I thought it was just sent through Buildium that they needed to rectify it. So there needs to be a separate mailing sent out? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I think she means for the ones who don't have email, like 9324, they don't have an email address. They don't do email. They don't have email. So they know nothing
I
about.
think I made memos for each. They're in the storage folder. I made memo templates for both, I believe, 30-day and 14-day notices.
Okay.
I didn't know that. You didn't tell me, so I'll look.
Well, to clarify, Darcy, like you're not supposed to do that. Like you tell the girls, like, hey, these people need a 30-day, these people need a 14-day, and then they're supposed to do it.
Well,
Yeah.
see, I didn't do that. I just did it 30-day. I didn't know
Yeah.
I had to close that.
Yeah,
I
because
thought-
I don't usually, like, for normal violations, I don't usually put that storage 30-day notice on there until it's actually the day I put it in the mail.
Well, it's good for the girls doing anyways, because like I said, way in the beginning, the girls were hired to do.
I don't have a
that
problem
stuff,
with it. I just
and
didn't want to do that.
The girls are a buffer between
Right,
the
I know.
board and.
Yeah.
So like with all of that, even with like resolving something.
Yeah, so just let me or Z know that you did that. Like, hey, this person needs a 30-day storage letter mailed, and then we'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they were hired to do, so. I mean, even like I said, even, they see something and they're like, oh, well, it's resolved.
No, I don't have
They're
a
gonna
problem
resolve
doing
it.
that.
Yeah,
And I don't, as long, and you guys also let me know if, before you resolve anything,
Right.
because the issue that you're not aware of in the storage, like a tab not on a plate or something.
Right. Oh, and I'm just gonna say her name. She's not gonna care. Cindy texted me today. She said she forgot to put the plate on her boat before she left, and she'll be back in town today.
Okay.
She's gonna put it on today.
okay, that's fine,
Mhm.
yeah. See, that's all we need is just a little communication.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes a long way.
Yeah, I didn't realize I had to take that extra step. I thought when I put 30-day on here that they would get a notice, the person, about it. I didn't know that I would have to contact you and let you do
Yeah,
it.
I think for those, we definitely need to know, and we definitely need to send a letter in the mail. Just because, if we're gonna tow their stuff, at least, it's been mailed to them, so there's no way they don't know about it.
We have to
Okay.
do our due diligence.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. As long as I know the procedure, I'm okay with it. Just,
And with regular, community roundabout stuff, I mean, you guys could, I mean, you know what to look for, what not to look for, you know how to resolve them, and I mean, that's why I mean, they're the buffer, so if they see something, around
Right.
the neighborhood, just,
oh,
they
yeah,
can go ahead and resolve it. I mean, the storage lot is a little different, because
Yeah. they don't go in there.
they don't go in there.
Yeah.
But for like around the community, if
And-
Z.
So can I suggest to add like a suspend? Like if something has been resolved, but it's a repeat offender, and I think Linda even brought this up a while ago, but maybe like do a suspend where we don't have to keep reopening and closing, so it never goes to resolved. It goes to suspend because you're now doing what you're supposed to be doing, but you probably won't be in a week. So
Yeah, I 100%
Well,
agree.
okay, wait, let me say why we can't do that. So,
Okay.
And it's because Buildium, the only time that a violation will go off your like ownership account is when you put it as resolved. So even if we created a category called suspend, we're going to start getting complaints. Why is this violation still in my account? So, but the good thing about the Buildium violations is like it keeps a log every time we update it. So it's best to go ahead and resolve it. And then if a week later that means you're reopening it, but you can see that whole history. You can say, oh, last time they were at first violation, now it's at second, or so on, so on. So like that's the only problem. It's more of a Buildium limitation.
okay, gotcha.
Or just push the date out further. I mean, like for, the people with the registration issue, it's in a lockbox. I mean, it's still gonna be open, but the date's gonna be pushed out further.
Yeah.
So,
So I put her till October 31st.
Yeah, so it's still gonna be open. That's kind of like it is suspended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give you an example. The person in the storage that keeps moving things out of there, putting things in there. Wish I could say his name,
That's okay.
but anyway, he now has a fifth wheeler in there. He got rid of his boat in his white truck that he was
I know.
putting there unauthorized. So now he has a fifth wheeler in there, so it was resolved. I opened it and I put him on a 30-day because this is a repeat problem. So I didn't let you know that though, so now you know, Emily.
Okay.
Wait, did this person get a 30-day notice the last time?
I can't remember.
Do you know his address?
We'll have to look it up. Hold on one second.
And
Yeah, let me,
guess what? No one's name is private. The lawyer said that. It's Prince.
yeah,
Oh, okay. So he's the one that doesn't have email. So he has no clue about this.
Okay, so go ahead and mail him the letter. This is another thing. Like, a whole bunch of people have had trash bags out in their yard since Friday, and it's because either people are not on email or they're not checking their email to say, hey, trash was on Thursday. Like, we have to really emphasize to everybody, you have to be on email. Everything happens through email.
Yeah.
and it was
Like,
posted on our community page too.
it's just like, it's just really hard to keep track of, who has email, who doesn't read their email but has email, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's getting kind of hard here.
Right.
Well, they can say then, I didn't know. That's ignorance is not part of this. You had the opportunity to know. You didn't look at your email. You didn't pay attention to the letter that came in the mail, whatever the case is. You can't say you didn't know. The only way to solve that would be to make it a certified email, where if it's an individual that is complacent all the time about not doing things, just make sure that it's kind of like a certified email and that you'll get a little flag back up when they've opened it up. Does it mean that they read it? Do they understand it? That they're going to act on it? No, but they opened it up.
Yeah, I wish Building could track that somehow. If they opened it or didn't open it or
Looks like you sent a 30-day to Prince in June. Emily,
look.
June 17th.
Well, was it an actual letter though? Because if it was a letter, then this time he actually
Yeah, it
gets,
was a letter. It was
Okay.
mailed on 6/17/2025.
Okay, so now he gets the 14-day final suspension notice that he's going to get his storage space rights revoked if he doesn't
Yeah.
comply
Is
with
he-
his contract.
Even
Yeah.
though it's different. Yeah.
It
Okay.
doesn't make it's in the
So
So I'll
space.
just drop, instead of mailing it, I'll just drop it off to his house.
Yeah,
Property.
so Jake, your comment. So this is not like our rules where, like there's a violation for every different type of rule. The storage contract agreement is one document. So it doesn't matter if it's like a different scenario, like they have the agreement. We've emailed it out again and said, please actually read your agreement. And so it doesn't matter if it's like a different thing every time. Like,
Space in the. So whatever's in the space, it doesn't matter, right?
correct. Yeah.
I wonder
Yeah.
if that's the fifth wheel that blew up here the other day on Wednesday.
It was a tire that blew.
Huh?
It was a tire that blew.
Our tires filled with water or something because it like leaked water all over the streets.
Oh, it probably blew when the tire blew. Some of those tires are like sound like shotguns. And when the tire blew, it probably busted the water tank.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know my big rig, when
Brake fluid.
big rig tire blew and it blew my airbag and everything. Yeah, blew the fender off, everything.
Okay, I sent him a 14-day on August 22nd. 14-day notice, so that was the other day.
Okay. So I will date the letter that I'm gonna drop
Yeah.
off to his house. I'll drop it off tomorrow, I guess, because it's too late today.
Okay.
And I'll date it for the 22nd.
Okay,
Yeah,
he does this all the time, it's like,
yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know exactly. Yeah. I don't even know how he pulled that thing with that pickup truck.
I don't know how he did either. And then me and Z even went into the storage to look for it because it blew up. I mean, it was loud. It was like I thought the gas station was exploding.
Oh, speaking of gas station, before I forget, um, I've talked to them about changing the receipts. Um, did they start changing the receipts yet?
For the mower and the fuel?
Yes. For fuel,
No, I mean, no, they still look the same to me.
it still says Lotto.
Yes.
See, that's a big no-no in my book.
Yeah.
We,
I mean, if we get, yeah, I mean,
that's a huge no-no.
even like a records request, if someone wants that, they see Lotto.
If they can't change it, then we gotta get fuel somewhere else from now on. We cannot have receipts saying Lotto, ever.
They can handwrite.
Let me look at their last one. I just paid that last week. Let me look. Oh, current law.
Yeah, that should have been resolved a long time ago. Yeah,
Oh, okay. They did change it. It says non-taxable instead of Lotto.
but it still doesn't say fuel.
Right.
See, fuel is the actual tax write-off. So we can't even, yeah, we need to go somewhere else for fuel. If they can't give us proper receipts,
We don't get tax write-offs for fuel anyways,
why don't we get tax write-off for fuel?
because we're a nonprofit, so we don't get tax write-offs.
Well,
Our
we
whole
still,
like our whole thing is like our whole association is a tax write-off. So it's not we don't get any extra benefits or write-offs for individual things.
okay,
So the individual receipts do say fuel. If you go to paid bills and look at the last bill, all the individual receipts do say fuel. But when they like lump them together for like one little ticket invoice, it says non-taxable or before it said Lotto.
yeah, okay.
But the
Well,
individual said when they go buy gas, the individual receipts do say, gas account, self, it's, whatever it is, 2.29 per gallon or 3.28 per gallon.
I'll have to look at it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can look at it in Buildium if you look at the paid bills for the current month and look up Camp-A-Wyle, it's all scanned in there. You can see the individual receipts.
Okay, yeah, because I don't wanna have receipts saying Lotto or non-taxable. I mean, it needs to say fuel. Okay. All right, I'll look at it later.
Okay, was there anything else?
Yes, there is one more thing I want to bring up.
Uh,
Okay, if we don't have a meeting next Monday to go ahead and sit down and talk about stuff, we are going to have to get prepared together to get the Sunday thing the following Sunday all ready for the town hall. So can I have kind of like a job description of what each person that's going to be doing this thing has to get done beforehand and who's going to be doing what at the meeting itself? And that's just so that I can be prepared for it. I if I'm sitting over here in my home, 3 hours difference in time period, I need to be able to know what's going to happen. Jake's going to speak first because he's the president and he's going to give a heads up on what's going on. Then it's going to go to Tom, it's going to go to Darcy, whomever, and who's going to collect what data and how are we going to get ready to go? Who's going to say what? To my way of thinking, the more organized we are,
yeah, we can get you something.
well, I mean, just
Well, let's discuss it through email.
sure,
Yeah.
that's fine with me. I don't mind that at all. Let's talk through email and say who's going to take on what responsibilities, who has what information right now that we can go ahead and put together. I mean, that's the kind of thing that I want to have to make us look like we know what we're talking about because we all are on the same page, as opposed to, well, I can get back to you later. That's
Yeah.
not, we're trying to get everybody to understand that this is because of over 40 years of not taking care of our roads, we've got the following situation.
Yeah, we can email, like Darcy said, we'll get you set up.
Oh, I know, and if you want me to run it, I will gladly run it. But at the same time, I want to be able to say who has what information and who's going to, if we're going to have a document that we're going to send out to everybody, who's going to put that together, and when is it going to have to get sent out by? I mean, there's rules that we have for town halls, don't we? For setting up information like that. So
Yep.
I just want to make sure that because of next Monday being off and all the rest of the things that are going on, that's one less way for us to be prepared for it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
we
want
can,
I don't want us looking bad. That's what I mean. I want us to be able to say, this is the situation.
yeah, we won't look bad. We'll have it all on.
I'll wear a tie.
There you go. Yeah,
It won't be
All right.
Okay,
tacky.
one more quick thing. I did an owner orientation today for 9580 Gray Fox. Z told them to come in today and talk to me. I know that's supposed to be a board job, but they drove like an hour to get here, so I just went ahead and did their background checks and all that stuff. They're closing on Friday.
Okay,
Okay,
just as long as they got all the documents and they
They
are
got-
fully aware that they're buying in a condo association.
Yes, they got all the documents, the articles of incorporation, the bylaws, all that.
you have to sign for those, correct?
Yes, they signed for it.
All right, that's all that matters.
Okay.
All right, I'm good.
Jake, do you
Yep.
have a couple minutes that you can just stop by my place after the meeting and we'll go through those maps?
Yeah,
Did we have to figure out who the two people are for the rec hall picture that was up?
Oh, yeah, I know who they were. That door,
Is this the
see,
door like right behind you, the gray and white box door in the back of the room?
it's the card room door. These doors close automatically. That one don't. You have to push it shut.
Yeah. And so how did they get in? Just because they wanted to explore? Were they?
Huh?
You're talking about back there?
Yeah,
Neither one closed automatically.
it closes automatically for me.
The one over there?
Yeah, the pool table room.
It doesn't for me. I have to pull
Oh,
it shut.
really?
All of
maybe-
all of the self-closing doors, all you got to do is slow it up and then it won't close.
Right.
Yeah,
So
What
there's
I'm-
no foolproof way to do this unless we put, 1,000-pound force
Yeah.
on it and cut off people's arms.
well, I mean,
Well, no.
we're just sending them a letter saying, hey, make sure the door's closed behind you. That's
No.
all.
I mean, are they
That
residents?
problem has been there the entire time I've been involved.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's open. That's just what it is.
yep,
One of the owners
yeah.
accidentally left it open.
But what I'm saying is the two guys that were in there, are they owners or residents of the park?
Owner,
One was?
one was.
Yeah.
And
And
it
that
was
was-
show and tell kind of a thing, or?
One
Were
was
they-
the owner and the other one was his friend, his guest.
All
If
right,
you're
but
an owner, you can go in there and do whatever you want. So
He
you can't
goes
get
in
in
there all the time.
the clubhouse part. The kitchen area is locked up
it
unless
wasn't
you're
in the kitchen area.
No, he's in the card room.
that room. The picture that you have, he's where you are.
No,
No, it's in the card
No.
room.
it's in the card room.
That's all right. That's right. Card room.
Yep.
Yeah, they can go in and out as long as
Yep.
the renter
Okay,
owner.
that's fine. I thought they were in the room where you guys were right
Oh,
now.
no.
He is
And-
actually comes in here all the time, and he's actually a wonderful piano player.
Cool.
He plays the piano, and he's really
The guy
good
in the
at it.
picture,
Yeah, he's very good.
Two
piano
guys.
player.
the
owner.
the owner.
I still don't know which one that is. The guy looking down or the guy looking across?
The owner, the bald one.
The bald one. Thank you. Now I know who you're talking about.
All right. See you guys later.
All right.
Darcy St. John, there'll be a
Yes.
deposit ready tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay, very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
See you then.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye
close
all.
it. Bye.
You can convert it.
I'm gonna try.